We have an NHL trade to discuss. The Montreal Canadiens have traded a goalie to the Calgary Flames. We'll discuss the details coming up next. Welcome back to another video here at Top Shelf Hockey. As I mentioned, we have some breaking news. A small trade taking place in the NHL between the Montreal Canadiens and the Calgary Flames. The Habs have traded young goaltender Michael McNiven to the Flames in exchange for future consideration. So essentially nothing. They may get a late round pick down in the future, and that's probably debatable. Now, McNiven's been predominantly a minor league goaltender. He's played one NHL game, but there are certainly a lot of question marks around the goalies in the system for who's going to be the goalie of the future. I mean, Caden Primo kind of gets the, the most, I guess, accolades and, kind of fanfare for being that guy down the road. I think he's proven this year he still needs some time to develop and not quite ready for that. I mean, the Habs have had quite a situation between the pipes this year with Carey Price not playing at all. Jake Allen spent a lot of time on injured reserve. They're now running with Samuel Montembeault and Andrew Hammond. To me, this probably opens up a spot because I think Jake Allen's probably not too far away from returning. I know he's been practicing lately. So when Jake comes back, somebody's going to have to go down, whether it be Montembeault or Hammond. I'm going to guess probably Hammond would probably be the guy. But because Montembeault's been there a lot longer and obviously a lot younger, I would suspect Andrew Hammond they'll attempt to get him to their minor league team in Laval would be my guess. And obviously they'll need a spot opened up there. I'm not sure how imminent that is for Allen returning. But anyways, McNiven gets sent over to the Calgary Flames. Like I said, he's 24 years old. He's been in the minors since the 17-18 season. He was not drafted. He was a free agent signing after he completed his junior career. For the most part, his numbers in the American League, some of them were not great. He had some decent years where the stats were looked to be improving, and there was some debate on whether or not he could factor into the long-term future of the Canadiens organization. But this kind of sounds to me like they've all kind of pretty much given up on him and their organization, at least send him over to Calgary for a fresh start. He's certainly not going to have much of a chance at the NHL level there, given with Jacob Markstrom and Vladar in the NHL spot. So clearly there must be in need of a minor league goaltender in their system. So it kind of works out in that sense. So it'll be interesting to see how the goaltending shuffle continues here in Montreal. It's kind of unfortunate to see all that time spent working and developing with this young goaltender just to send him off for future considerations. But certainly there wasn't much of a trade market for him, and they needed to open up a roster spot. So let me know your thoughts on this trade. Will McNiven develop into an NHL goalie? Do you think the Calgary Flames might have gotten themselves a good deal here, or is this really just a situation where he probably finishes out the year and maybe he doesn't even get qualified? He is a pending restricted free agent at the end of the season. They very well aren't obligated to keep him around. They don't have to qualify him from there, and he could become a UFA this summer. So let me know your thoughts on this small trade down in the comments. We'll discuss further. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and stick around. We'll keep you up to date with all the latest news, rumors, and analysis of all 32 NHL teams. So stay tuned for another video coming with all the rest of today's news here shortly as well, and we'll catch you next time.